All right, so this is our project, Code Mafia, and basically what it is it's a Mafia or Among Us styled game, but for programming. So here you can see my friend Ryan was creating the lobby, and he makes the lobby code, and then we have a bunch of the players joining in, and then we select a category on the topic of problem that we want to deal with. So in this case, it's between data structures and algorithms or object-oriented programming. We ended up going with OOP. So here you could see the civilian and imposters. Basically, there's one imposter in the game and then 3 civilians, and they get the role at the very beginning. And the idea here is, in a second, you'll see here's the civilian screen where basically they have test cases that they have to implement and go through. Maybe they have like broken code or they have to finish a function. And here we have a chat where you're able to speak with the other players, and basically each player is organized by a color. So the idea is that as you're editing in this live editor, you could see where all the other players are also editing. So you could keep a track of what the other civilians are doing and maybe what the imposter is doing. And what the imposter has to do is they have a set of 3 tasks where basically they would have to be sabotaging some of the pre-existing functions or messing up the functions that the civilians are currently implementing to make their lives harder. Now, here we can see the civilian is going through the reset method, and we have another civilian working on the decrement method. But on the imposter side of things, they've already sabotaged 2 different functions, and basically to finish the game, they'd have to go through the 3rd one. But the civilians called an emergency meeting before that could even happen, and the poor imposter, me, got voted out. And as you can see in a second, the game ends with the civilians winning. Thank you for listening.